Okay, pentatonic scales. They're 5-note scales. Pentatonic literally means 5 tones or 5 notes. I want to start on the low E string, and we learned all of our modal scales beginning down here. This is your C major or C Ionian mode. I want to play it here, and I want to play 3 notes on the low E string, the 6th string, and then 3 notes on the next string, and 2 notes here to complete the scale. But I also, if you look at the way I did this, they go all the way up to this top string, and also you'll notice that each string actually has 4 notes on it, and the 4th note is red, and that means it's repeated on the next string. And it's just to help me to get this finger working with the practice and whatnot. And I've put a couple of scales here, and then we put our pentatonic scales here, and this is a pentatonic, and this is going to be one that's we're going to make an arpeggio out of this later, but this is the pentatonic scale. And the C major and the C Ionian scales are actually 7-note scales. So first let's do those scales and run it all the way up. Okay, and that way we're gonna take this and we're gonna make the pentatonic, and that will stretch all the way up. Now, if I subtract some notes, I'm going to use that one and that one, and I'm going to use the 3rd. Now, this is why I put this. This is actually the Locrian scale, I think, the top one, and then we went to. Is that correct? Yeah, I started with Locrian and then the Ionian. And the reason I did that is because I'm borrowing notes out of both scales, but ending up with a 5-note scale. So we're going to do the C, the D, the E. We're going to skip the F and go right up here to the G. Then we're going to play this note and this note. Okay? It's a 5-note scale. And if you play it funny rhythm, you go. It sounds funny, doesn't it? I got sounds, yeah. So, but anyway, and then we can run this all the way up. It doesn't go all the way up to the C, but it's good to practice this. Okay, and then I arpeggio it. I made an arpeggio out of it. Arpeggiated it, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use these 2 notes. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to skip this one now. Play that one. And then this one. And then this one. Okay? And that's a C note. But sometimes I would like to put this good. The pentatonics are very interesting, and they're used in a lot of songs, a lot of nursery rhymes, a lot of television commercials and television themes. They use them. I don't know why, but they just sound a little bit simpler, a little bit more pleasant to the ear. So anyway, so that's your C major. It's a C major pentatonic. Now let's go to the next one, and we'll. It's here. We're going to use the C Ionian mode, and we're going to use the next mode, the Dorian, and then we're going to come up with this pentatonic. It says Dorian on there. I don't know if that's a proper way of calling it, but it's a D. It's a D pentatonic that's related to the C major pentatonic. So I'm going to call it Dorian. Anyway, we're going to do the same kind of thing here. We're going to use these 2 notes. We're going to skip this one and do this one. So okay, then we're going to put this one. All right. that's the arpeggio. I'm going to do the same method. I'm going to play 2 notes here. I'm going to play this note, this note, this note. Okay. The reason I'm doing it is I want I'm going to do 5 of them. They're all related to this C major, and if you do them any other way, they tend to sound the same. The notes are all the same. So we're going to use 2 notes on the bottom string, and we're going to stay to the nut side here. Okay, but here's it. Okay, so here's the pentatonic, and you can put this note here too, and that's your arpeggio. Or you could. Okay, lots of things you can do with them. Let's skip along here to the next one. And let's try to do this really quick. I'm going to take Dorian mode. Okay, Dorian mode. I'm going to take whatever's next, Phrygian, and make what I call the Phrygian. And we're going to start on the 12th fret, and that's an E. Let's see if I can get the light back on here. There we go. So here's the E. We're going to skip this note. We're going to skip that one. I want to point out that these are the same notes that we used in the C major and the D Dorian. Okay. Okay. Now I'm also I put these I put the Dorian here and the Phrygian because I want to start developing an ear for how these all fit together. So we can do this scale and then just play this. Okay? They sound related, don't they? And because they're all using the same notes. Let's skip along to the next one. Is going to be, I'm going to use Lydian and Mixolydian, and I'm going to make what I call a Mixolydian pentatonic. And that one, well, we can play that one up here. Okay, Mixolydian scale. Okay, then we're just going to play this, and also the, what did I say was going to play the Lydian scale. Okay, because I'm borrowing notes from both of those scales with a limit of 5 notes. And here we go. I'm going to skip the C. Okay. I'm sorry, that's wrong. I said that wrong. I'm going to skip the B. Here we go. There we go. That sounds better. And then run it the rest of the way up. Okay. Now, we can play that down here. With that arpeggio. Okay, let's go one more. And it's on the next page. We're going to use Mixolydian and Aeolian, and we're going to use Aeolian or A minor pentatonic. A minor pentatonic, which I happen to notate there, which is good. You can download these on the website. They'll be right below the video. And we're going to start that down here. You can play it up here. Well, let's do it here first. Okay. Okay. So. Play that. We're going to use the A. We're going to use the C. Remember, we skipped the B. Okay. Then we're going to play the D and the E, and then whatever that is. let's run it all the way up. Or we could stop here. That's your high A. Okay, this is a really popular, a very, very popular scale in the rock and roll world. Okay, you hear all things, you know, things like, well, sorry about that. All right, and we can arpeggiate it. Okay, and all right, lots of stuff. Okay, that all comes from this this minor pentatonic scale. All right, and that's it. That's the that's all of these that are related to the A minor and the back here the C major scales. They're relative scales and keys, but you're probably going to use a lot of this A. Okay, and we'll do some arpeggios in the next lesson.